Yeah, but that was probably the scariest moment. It was actually a lot of fun.
But the rest of it was fun.
Yeah, I got to work with a lot of Ukrainian soldiers. They just love to drink and party.
Soldiers.
I was at one spot where there was only about like 10 American soldiers. The rest were Polish. Yakshingmash.
And I do too. We forget how many different like countries just had little units in that place all the time with us supporting the effort. Or
almost all the European countries, Australia, they were all there.
What the Ukrainians think of the Donbass at the time?
Who? Donald Trump?
No.
Who's Donbass?
No, what the fuck?
That's why he wasn't even a thought in 2013.
What's it called? The Ness and I never remember how to say them. The Donbass region, the thing they fight over in this war, where Putin's like, "That's ours," and the Ukrainians are like, "That's ours," and then the people that live there are like, well, "It's kind of theirs," and then they're like, "No, it's ours."
We'd have a thrilling podcast if I was there today, but at the time, I had no clue. Yeah,
you were there, like right when this was popping off, almost.
Sure. Yep.
And you weren't paying attention.
Not at all. I thought I was there for serving America. I didn't even know I was serving Israel. I was there. I had no clue. Poppy Fields and Bibi Netanyahu were signing my paycheck.
Oh, did you get to take some party favors from the Poppy Fields?
No, I never actually saw a Poppy Field.
Oh, you never saw one?
No.
You just heard about it.
I saw the hill that Mark Wahlberg and Lone Survivor survived on. That was kind of cool.
That is cool. Yeah, I had the guy who was one of the dudes rescuing Latrell in the
chair
a few weeks ago.
Okay. So you've already had someone who's a lot closer to the situation.
Yeah, he was up
You're saying I saw it.
Where were you?
I bled there.
You know what he did a month later?
What?
He killed Bin Laden.
No way. That's the same guy?
Yeah, same guy. It was like a year later or something.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. That's like a whole thing on the internet now.
He's retired now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he is retired.
Do people think weirdly of him that he was involved in so many high-level ops?
Dude, that whole thing is one of the most toxic online conversations there is about people bitching about whether, who killed Bin Laden or whatever.
Right.
I really like Rob, and I'll tell you this, I 100% believe that Rob fully believes that he fired the killing shots into Bin Laden. But the fact of the matter is, to quote Rob, like, there's him and then the one unnamed guy who's never come out publicly, the team leader at the top. Those are the two guys who know what happened in there. And it's, and I was saying this to him the other day on the phone. I was like, you know what's crazy? This is like the greatest special op mission of all time ever pulled off. Like, who the f cares? Why do people fight over this so much? But it's just how it is, because his name ended up being pulled public and all that, and then obviously he went public after that.
Explain why they threw him off the ship.
The body?
Yeah.
We did talk to him about that, right? Right, Deep? They didn't have any say in that matter. That wasn't like their part of the mission. They brought the body back, they handed it off, whatever happened there later. I think, the thought was they didn't want to create like a shrine for him, meaning like if he was buried somewhere, people would eventually figure out where it was and it would become this like shrine for people who were anti-America or were like pro Bin Laden. But in the process, I think what they did is they just creaked the door open for the conspiracy theory.
Right. Yeah. Haven't we walked through this enough to know if we can't see the body, we're going to have questions.
Right. And I understand that like people now don't blame him at all with all the lies and we've been fed for so long, of which you and I are going to talk about plenty of these today. It's so easy to just be like, therefore everything ever isn't true.
Yeah.
And it's fun too. It's a lot of fun to say that. I will say I fully believe they killed Bin Laden. I do. Maybe part of that is like I was sitting here with a guy who was on it.
Yeah.
But I do think they killed him.
Yeah, I think they killed him too. I wonder about what his actual position in all of it was.
Yeah, I mean, at that point especially, he's a tired old man living behind a 11-foot wall who just to get some information from the outside, a courier has to go through all these different places just to backdoor it to him with a letter, So it's like, I don't really know what kind of power he had at that time other than symbolism.
I think the main conspiracy is it connects back to Bush, because Bush's family and Saddam's parents were connected through oil.
Ooh,
yeah,
let's talk
the
about
original
that.
Bush. I don't know.
Is that on your chart?
It is not. 9/11 is not on my chart.
It's not on your
It
chart.
is not. I know. Why is 9/11 not on my chart?
Can we pull this fucking chart up, Dave? So
9/11 is not on my chart.
It's the most autistic thing I've looked at this week.
Hell yeah, dog. It's the best compliment I've gotten all week.
All right. So we got 5 cells right here. What do they stand for? The spheres of corruption, but what are
These are the spheres of corruption. This is just the culmination of a lot of frustrated content yelling in my car, wanting to be in one place.
That's right.
So that green cell right there, that's banks, private equity, Wall Street, all the finance stuff.
Can we zoom in on that real quick, Steve?
Sure.
So people can just see, like, see, you just connected all of it, and you
See,
got.
why are you
names
laughing
on-
over there? You're laughing over there. Like,
Amanda.
you see something funny? This is American history. Where
Is
do you
that
laugh?
Mozart right there? Is he in this?
I think that's John Adams, actually.
Wow, it looks like
Alexander Hamilton. My apologies.
Oh, I know why he's in there.
Alexander Hamilton.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, look at this.
Yeah, why does the founder of the First Central Bank get a big Broadway show? Why do we do that? Epstein's going to have a show here in at least 5 years. Calling it right now. Calling it. Epstein on Broadway.
No, this is pretty cool. We're going to come back to this later for sure because that's going to tie in some things. But that's banks. What are the other 4?
Yeah, that's banks. So like at the top of it's like